forever. So this was yesterday's world warm-up where we lost. We were like gonna play a bunch of different clans, and then it kept resetting, and I guess a bunch of clans got disqualified. But yeah, long story short, we played Chachi Snore. This is our lineup: Mo, P-Man, me, Ditto, Nurse Joy. It was 10-10, 81.4 to 87.6. In terms of the percent, I got 88%, 88%, 84, 91, 67, and 77. So yeah, we had a couple low hits on the bottom. I was originally planning for this base on the bottom. Had like a pretty good plan, or I was gonna RC charge and then just move my way through the middle, but they got claimed. So then I just ended up hitting number one. And then they just had overall solid percentage in general. So 87, 95, 84, 84, and 88. So I had a pretty decent defense, man. I don't know, but I just gonna get the job done. I'll show my replay. The army I used, modified version of the army you guys see me using on Legend League every day. I did modify it a little bit though, so I added more cleanup troops, and I added a baby dragon, which I don't have in this army originally. So I ran 7 archers, 3 super wall breakers, 8 rocket balloons, so I took 2 rocket balloons away, 2 wizards, a baby dragon, 2 electric titans, so I dropped an electric titan. I added an extra root, so 2 roots, a minion, an ice golem, 3 headhunters, a mini warden, 3 druids. So I think I added an extra druid. I dropped, I believe, yeah, I dropped an e-titan, and I added another druid, and I added another root rider in there. And I ended up using siege barracks for this base. It shows the troop throw, but yeah. And then for the king, this is what I ran here. You can see pets: Frosty, Spirit Fox, Yak, and Phoenix. Obviously jump, 9 invis, freeze, quake, and skelly spell. Now I did replace the revive spell because honestly I had a pretty direct plan of skelly spelling on the monolith. Now my original plan was to kind of come in from the top side, take out like these buildings with the balloons, rocket spear, and quake on the town hall, which I did very successfully. Like I had a really strong opener. Like I took down this whole entire top side, and I was planning on pushing like one of the scatter shots, or I ended up getting actually both, I believe. But yeah, I wanted to like pretty much take out, see if I can like draw a picture here with a screenshot. So ideally the plan was, like I said, take out these buildings with the rocket loons, or like at least take out the wizard tower and maybe the air defense or mortar. That way Marcy doesn't really walk, and she can like just rocket spear this and whatever's over here, and then just like rocket loons this mortar, so that way she walks directly into the town hall, which I did. And then I was planning on walking here. She ended up walking this way, which is the base is symmetrical, so it didn't matter. So I ended up like pretty much taking out all this whole portion, and ideally, well, I originally was, like I said, walking this way, and I was gonna place the siege barracks and queen here, and place my main army like in this area, and then I was gonna go through the middle like that. That was pretty much the play. But I decided to improvise once my RC went to the right side, and instead of doing like the reverse of like, you know, putting siege barracks on this side but the queen over here, I decided to do siege barracks and queen up here, and main army here. And then my army kind of like didn't walk necessarily, they walked into this compartment and like got stuck, so I jumped, and my king ended up going down here instead of going to the monolith, which is really what I needed to take down. Like I knew that from the beginning. I already knew that. That's why I brought a skelly spell. But yeah, at that point, like my army kind of just walked, and I should have just stuck to the original plan. That's why I keep saying, like, reiterating, just stick to the plan, and I would have got it. So we can do the replay here. Pretty much show what happened. So yeah, literally that was the plan. And then I was just gonna walk through the entire base, and I would have definitely probably got it if I stuck to the plan. So yeah, quake, you know, made it through, made sure I got the rocket launch to that mortar, like exactly to the plan. You know what I mean? Went through, made sure I invised, got the scatters, made sure I invised through. Pretty good value with the RC charge so far. You know, went through all the way through, and in this scenario, I think what threw me off is I saw a lot of these high HP buildings. I should have just put wizards on them probably. And yeah, like I said, like look at this. The RC value was there, you know, but I decided to do baby dragon and siege barracks here with the queen. Not the original plan. I should have just stuck to the original plan, and that's kind of like what hurt me here. So yeah, and I ended up trying to funnel this side as best as I could. I even waited to place the king down, but I should have just went to the left side regardless and just Even if I didn't stick to the plan, I should have went left side regardless, probably, because I already had cleared the whole right side. And I also, like, swagged the ward ability as well. So, yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm pretty much just, like, breaking down the attack afterwards, like, what I could have done better. What the plan was, you know, you guys can kind of see what the plan was. This ward ability, kind of just like a panic ward ability, I'm not going to lie, one of the worst ward abilities ever. In the history of the game. I got, like, nothing. There's nothing hitting me. So, I kind of just... In this scenario, I tried to jump in, and then I was going to plan on Quake boots on the other side, but like I said, the King just decided to go on the bottom. I probably should have just used Quake boots initially, and then jump towards the end. And I'm always reiterating, like, how you should always Quake boots and then jump. And I didn't do it, because I thought my King, foolishly thought my King would go to the Monolith, but for some reason he did not. And then in that case, my King just got stuck. I ended up using the Quake boots anyways, for the percentage, and he just did not get the value. And then the rest of the army just ended up dying because they got stuck on the wall. And then I had my King still and some other troops, and I just ran out of time at that point. So, yeah, man. But if my army went inside, if I like had done a better job just going in the other side, like, you know, Siegeberg's Queen just going in from this side, I definitely would have got the base. So, yeah, I like threw towards the end, bro. But yeah, man. First match, you know, unfortunately if I would have, you know, threed, we would have got it, but we didn't get it. So hopefully we can do better, like, today. That would be ideal. And then, you know, if we have a couple attacks and I can, you know, showcase them, like, post them afterwards, you know. So go get rested chill before war. Good luck, Termy. Get that W. You got to stick to your plan. It helps with timing too, especially in hard mode too. Especially in hard mode. Like, I kind of panicked a couple. Like, moving forward, I need to make sure I don't, like, switch the plan up because that was bad. And just don't panic ward ability and use the King ability before the jump spell, and I think I probably would have got it in that scenario, man. But yeah, bro. I'm excited. Hopefully I can get a triple, bro. I think I generally can if I plan on a base, because that was a pretty solid hit. I just made a couple of mistakes. So yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll probably post this hit on YouTube, breaking down the hits. So if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave a like and comments if you want to see more of the hits. If we make it, that's it. Root for you 5. All right, let's see who's on to raid.